Welcome back, everybody. This is the Uncharted Vapor. So today we are going to do a review on a device sent to me for the purposes of the review. So what are we going to talk about today? It is none other than the VapX Geyser S and some additional coils were also sent with this. So with that, let's break it down, show you what's inside, and then we'll bring it back up on top. So I'll see you down below. Alright guys, so here we are down low with the Geyser S. So what do we got here, guys, is a max of a 3.2 mil pod, 1500 mAh, and 3D airflow, air mesh, and it says buck boost. So with that, on the side it says Geyser, has their logo, undisputed price, performance leader, their logo, and Geyser S. On the back side, I'll let you read that on a freeze frame. Let's try to get that into a camera frame and freeze it. So on the packaging, when you open it up, VapX is on the top. You got the VapX logo here. Instagram, VapX, Facebook, VapX, or visit VapX.com. VapX logo there, bringing value, and then their, scan code so you can check its authenticity. So opening up the box, on the inside, the typical packaging, user manual for the pod, and wow, this thing is tiny. So these are the 0.25 coils that you're going to get, very well packaged, the way they set these coils. Their cable, the device itself, nothing underneath. So slide open technology, easy fill system, so I'm assuming this is where you fill it. Yep, there's your fill port. Right here's your fill port, like I said. VapX right here on this side, nothing over here, not over branded. Geyser S on the bottom. 510 drip tips, so you can swap drip tips if you like to. AFC wheel, single AFC wheel. Easy slide pod system. So then I guess you push it forward and bam, it comes out. Take your pod, slide it back in. Yeah, okay. So pop. Well, that's rather easy. Nice. So charging cable, I'll put it back in the box and I'll set it up to the side. Again today, we are going to use their coil, obviously. Alright, and we're going to lubricate it up with some juice. What are we going to use today? We are going to use some Uncharted, let's go and get that to focus real quick for you. Uncharted Delight. That's right, this is my juice. So, use my juice on something that's supposed to pull out some great flavor. So, I know what it tastes like. So, let's test it out. Alright. So, let's do this. Alright, so let's go ahead and put it back into the coil back in. One way to set the coil, there are cutouts right here so you guys can see it. Let me turn this right there. You can see the flat edges right there. It tells you right here 0.25 Ka1, 35 to 45 watts on that. Slide it down. Now your coil is in there. That's juice from me. So wipe that off. That's all that is. Now let's take it. I'll set that to the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. VapX. Holding the power and plus button locks it. The power. Unlocked it by holding it again. So let's go ahead and fill it up with some juice. 3.2 mils of juice. Alright, so that's how simple it is. So max wattage on this, 50 watts. So max wattage on a coil, 45 watts. 0.25 ohms. It doesn't have any amps, volts, or puffs on it. Obviously, I haven't hit it yet. We're letting the coach. Jesus, I can't speak. Coil saturate. I'm going to run it at 25 watts. So with that, I'm going to set this down, let it saturate, and then I will see you guys up on top. Welcome back, everybody. This is the Uncharted Vapor. Happy New Year, happy holidays, Merry belated Christmas, all the fun holidays. Everything that's gone on is led up to this point. So thank you so much. During this time of the holidays, I've had the privilege of testing out 2 devices. And with that, you know, here is the VapX Geyser S. And all I can say is amazing. It's a 50-watt pod with, I think, a 15 or 1700 mAh battery. 1500 mAh battery. Type-C fast charge, 50 watts. Very good. Coil, amazing. Pros and cons. We're going to get this done quick. I'll show you some vapor reduction afterwards. Running a 0.25 ohm coil in this, which is perfectly fine for this. That's all you need. Easy to remove pod. All you literally do is push it from the top without hitting the fire button, and your pod comes out. Set your pod back in, clip it back in. That's it. Type-C charger in the front, fast charge, and yeah, it's been amazing. With that, I've been testing it on and off, setting it down, leaning it to the side over the last week and a half, 2 weeks or so, and I tested it to make sure it didn't have a leaking problem. So here's my only con I found on the device. There's only one con, and that is the front wheel style. I wish they would have came up with a different AFC style than this, because this reminds me along the lines of the Aegis series, or Aegis, however you like to say it, Geek Vape, all them, their series of lines. I do like the honeycomb look, but that's also in their line too. If they had something a little bit more unique on this, then I could have seen this being no con to it, you know, but that's a subjective con. That's not a con saying it makes the device bad. It doesn't, not at all whatsoever. Also, you have the ability to put your own 510 drip tip inside if you do not like theirs. Theirs just has where it covers the top, so it's a little bit different. So with that, I'm going to stand up. I'm going to do a little bit of vapor production, because I'm actually going to do this now, showing you guys how well this does. This is setting now at 45 watts, and that's it on a 0.25 ohm coil. Now let's run it up to 50 watts. I'm going to max it out. It's not a big difference. It's only 5 watts, but the flavor just stays there. The clouds get thicker, you know, and the flavor is just immense, guys. Like, not going to lie to you. The flavor on the Geyser S is amazing. And what you can do is you can check out my review, which I will link up here, over here, somewhere, wherever it tells me to link it, of the VapX version 1.5, which was the newer model, which had a 21700 or 18650 option. So if you look at something smaller, the Geyser S would fit you perfectly for what you got going on. So with that, let me go ahead and take it one more hit. So very easy to use, very easy functions, very simplistic menu, nothing extra crazy inside of the menus, very easy. Typical locks, 3 clicks, lock in the power mode, all that stuff, lab clicks, 5 on and off. The only subjective was the AFC control. That was it. That's subjective to me. That's not saying it makes it anything bad, because it's not. If I had to rate this device from a 1 to 10, me personally, off of a pod system that I have been using, this would fall in one of my top pods that I would use. It would be this, my Fusion, for pods. What else could I say in a pod? My Nord 4. My 1.5 would be one because it is considered a pod. Would be in my top regular straight pods, you know. My number one overall, you know, would be the Ursa multi-kit because of all the options that come in the kit. But price range wise, it dictates also a lot of different things. But other than that, guys, there's really no cons to the device, okay? It's very handy, very small. It does what you needed to do, up to 50 watts. The coils that come with it, both are the same 0.25 ohm coils. That's the only con. That's what I was going to say. This is good up to 45 watts, they say, but I ran it up to 50. So, Canthal coils. So, I think if they would have made a Nichrome 80 mesh coil, I think it would have pulled the flavor out more, or stainless steel 904. I've noticed that 904 stainless steel has been doing really good. There's nothing else to go to. You know, good pod. I would rate it probably in a 7, 8 realm, just for what it is. If I rated the 1.5, I would give that there an easily 9 because of the ability to have my own type of battery in it, the airflow, the coils, 2 different options, etc. So with that, guys, I'll catch you on the next review. So until then, I'll talk to you later.